All right. So once again, I would like to welcome you all to our Young Professional Career Expo, taking place today, Wednesday, April 27th. So this is a quick session. The purpose of this is to introduce you all to some amazing organizations that you could possibly be eligible for, and learning more about different careers that can kind of come out of these different job training, apprenticeship, and gap year programs, right? So to introduce you all, hey, it's me up on the screen again. My name is Gabby. Feel free to call me Gabby. I work with the Alumni Engagement Team. So basically, if you've graduated from any of the many college-bound initiative high schools that we have around the New York City area, or if you're like a senior and you plan to graduate, then you are a part of the alumni network, right? And we are so happy to have you. So this, along with many other events, are things that we host to kind of prepare you for life after high school. We just want you to be successful, and we want you to know that the different resources and the support that was provided for you by your director of college counseling, that still stays even though you have now since graduated high school. So that's what me and my team do. So once again, thank you so much for coming and for being in the room. And so just a quick little layout of how our evening will go. We'll do a quick little icebreaker, and then I'm going to introduce the amazing folks in the room with us today. And then we'll have 2 breakout sessions, right? So you'll be able to explore 2 of the programs that are featured. And then we're going to come back in our main room together. I got a quick little survey for y'all. And then we're going to do a raffle, fun times. Okay. Y'all ready for it tonight? Ooh, we're so ready. Okay, love it. So quick little icebreaker. We're going to play Never Have I Ever. Have y'all heard of this game before? Yep. Of course you have. Super simple. All right. So I'm going to put these in the chat. So the first one, we love it. It's easy. Never have I ever skydived. So if you have, you can give me a thumbs up on your reaction. You can give a clap. So never have I ever. Usually we would put fingers down, but so never have I ever skydived. So if you have skydived or skydove, you can raise your hand or your digital hand. No skydivers? Oh, we have a thumbs down. Okay, that I feel like you are passionate.
I tried 3 times, but it didn't work out.
Does that mean you were physically on the plane?
No, like each time something happened before the booking, each time something happened.
I think, okay, yeah, but before the booking. Okay. Well, the next time you book, take us with you, because none of us skydived before, and that's something that we need to do. Exploring new things, y'all. Okay. Just to kind of check in the room. Let's see how y'all do on this one. Never have I ever had a job. I mean, I'm at mine right now. So let me put my, put my hand up. Yes, okay. Yes. All right, we got some job havers in the room. Okay, so that's great. Because, my first job was at Chuck E. Cheese. So it doesn't matter where you start off at, it matters like where you want to go, what your life looks like, your career trajectory, all of those things. So I have McDonald's was chaotic. I bet. Oh my gosh. I want to think about that. But yes, try Chuck E. Cheese on a Saturday. Fun times. But yeah, so just a reminder, if you have not had a job before, you are in the right place. We are going to connect you with lots of great organizations that can maybe help you kind of forge a path. Or if you're trying to leave McDonald's and look for something a little bit different, you are in the right place for that. All right. So what is our next never have I ever? Okay. I feel like everyone's hands maybe should go up for this one. Never have I ever taken a picture in Times Square. Sorry, taken a picture in Times Square. Yeah, I definitely have. Yeah. It happened to me. It happens to the best of us. I don't know if y'all can tell by the twang in my voice, I am originally not from New York. So y'all know as soon as I got off that plane, I had to go, oh, got the thumbs down. I had to go and get my picture on those nice little red stairs. I just thought that was what you had to do in New York City. No one told me. No one told me. It was just an Olive Garden and people dressed up as Mickey Mouse. Okay, thank y'all so much. We got one last question for the people in the room. Okay. So, never have I ever attended an alumni engagement team event before. This is your first event with this amazing team. Okay, yeah, of course. Yeah, it's your first time. Well, thank you so much. If it's not your first event, thank you for coming back. If it is your first event, we hope something is said or done here to have you invite a friend and come on back for next time. See, painless, right? Told y'all I won't go bother y'all too much. All right, so without further ado, we are going to switch over for what y'all are here for. I know y'all are here to learn and to explore some amazing programs. So let's get into it. We are going to first introduce you all to the different programs. And like I said, you will then have an opportunity to pop into a breakout room and kind of explore a little bit more. Okay. All right. So in the room with us tonight, we have representatives from Brooklyn Workforce Innovations, City Year, SUNY Bronx EOC, and Year Up. All right, first up, we have Brooklyn Workforce Innovations. Woo.
Awesome. Do I go ahead or do you have a thing? Okay, cool. Hi, my name is Whitney Bartholomew, and I'm the Young Adult Recruitment Specialist at Brooklyn Workforce Innovation. So this is all I do, connect with people and make sure that they know what we have to offer. So I'm really excited to be here and talk to you guys about the different training programs. So we provide free job training, job placement, as well as 2 years of career coaching in a bunch of different sectors, and they're all here. So each of the training programs kind of have their own name, but they're all under our organization. And during the Learn More, we can go into more detail about the application process and each of the actual training programs. But briefly, we have a training program, Red Hook on the Road, that trains folks to get their CDL, so their commercial driving license. And that's for folks who are 21 and up and already have their regular driver's license for at least 2 years. We have Brooklyn Network that trains folks in low voltage cabling. So if you think about the people who work at like Con Edison or Optimum to like set up your internet or your cable when you move to a new space. There's Brooklyn Woods. Again, if you like working with your hands, this trains people in woodworking and fabrication. So we have alums building cabinets for public housing developments, building like bee sanctuaries for different organizations in the city. They're trying to make sure that there are more environments for bees to thrive and, you know, to improve our ecosystems and whatnot. We have the like TV and film industry programs. So there's Made in New York, which is a partnership with the mayor's office to make sure that there are more things being done in New York, and we're hiring folks from here to really bring in more of the resources and make sure that people have opportunities to get into the business or the industry that they're interested in. So the first one is the Production Assistant Training Program. And generally speaking, it's the entry-level role for the entertainment industry. So we're training folks to get their foot in the door. So that way they can work their way up to being whatever it is that they're interested in, whether it's producing, writing, you know, acting, et cetera. But it's a great way to enter the industry. And if you have a bit more experience on set and in like entertainment and media for at least 6 months, you might be interested in the post-production training program if you want to learn how to edit footage after it's been shot, so CGI type of work. For NYCHA residents, so this is the program that's the only one where it's exclusively for NYCHA residents, and we train them to be caretakers or do caretaker roles in NYCHA development. So custodial roles, groundskeeping, janitorial, pest control type of roles. Then we have Kind Work, which is the only like young adult exclusive program. So it's for folks ages 20 to 26 who have in-person customer service experience, like working in the food industry, hospitality, and doing like face-to-face or like retail, for instance. And we train them in customer support and customer experience in the tech sector. So we have alums working, for customer support at Google, startups, and like companies like Revel. We are also actively recruiting for a program that just started called Housing Career Pathways, where we're really encouraging folks who are NYCHA residents and affordable housing residents to participate, but it's open to everyone, where we're training them to do admin roles in affordable housing, like leasing coordinators and like compliance associates in those spaces. So those are all of our programs, and they're all actively recruiting for their spring cycles coming up in a couple weeks. And the great thing about most of these programs is that they have several cycles throughout the year. So if one doesn't work for you for whatever reason, you can apply to the next cycle, or the one that does work for you. So we're really excited about making sure that we're offering an opportunity that feels like a good fit for you.
Thank you, Whitney. All right. Next up, we have the amazing folks from City Year. Oh, Randall. Randall's gonna come on down and get us together.
I think you're muted.
Yes.
Here we go. Everybody can see my screen, right? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Well, welcome again, everybody, and thank you so much for the opportunity just to be here with you right now. It's just a real privilege, and I'd just like to introduce you to City Year, an organization that I've grown to love and that I've been a part of and that I got to serve as well. And I'll start by just saying, at City Year, we know that all students can succeed. This is the foundation of our everyday work and our passion and what we do and how we get up and get to work every day. So at City Year, we believe that developing the skills and mindsets of children and young adults contribute to strong and vibrant communities. And so in essence, City Year is a national service program that focuses in the educational field, where diverse teams of AmeriCorps members provide support to students in the classroom, in the entire school, and also in the entire community, by helping to ensure that students in systematically under-resourced schools receive the high-quality education that prepares them with the skills and mindsets to thrive and contribute in their community. It was founded in 1988, and our City Corps members work in schools full-time for a year. It ends up being about 11 months, partnering with teachers and principals to create learning environments where all students can build on their strengths and fully engage in their learning. And so as you grow in a program like City Year, they grow, and the entire country and entire community rises. The interesting thing about City Year is that we're located across the country in 20 states, 29 cities, 51 districts, and in 345 schools. One of the interesting stats is that 4% of districts produce 50% of the nation's non-graduates. That's a tough statistic, but very true. And 60% of Black and Latino high schools are non-graduates, right? So it's something that we as City Year, we realize that as we partner, there's about a 96% overlap with these districts. So we're really focused in on under-resourced schools. And as you can see where our locations are, from the East Coast going all the way to the Midwest and all the way over to the West Coast. Another interesting stat is that across the country, nearly 800,000 students do not complete high school every year. That's another tough stat. And this is where City Year AmeriCorps members do come in, because we believe that it is a solvable problem. We know, based on data and based on statistics that we've gathered over the years, we can kind of identify students that are not going to graduate from school. And so we realize what students need the extra support. And here's another stat: as early as elementary school, research can predict which students will drop out based on these three early warning indicators: attendance, how students are attending school; behavior, we call them the 3 C's; and course performance. And so what I wanted to get into with you today is, what does it look like as we actually serve as an AmeriCorps member? What does it look like in a day-to-day? Because in essence, what we do is a holistic approach to education. You as an AmeriCorps City member would not be teaching per se, you wouldn't be a substitute, but you would really be taking a holistic approach to education by supporting the teachers, supporting the students, and also supporting the parents and community. So I hope to talk to you more about what it actually means to be a Citicorps member as we enter into the breakout room. So hope to see you there. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Randall. Up next, we'll have our amazing representatives from SUNY Bronx EOC. Come on down.
Okay, we're gonna share our screen. Bye.
All right, everyone. Hey, thank you again for joining us. There really is an amazing energy going on in this room, and we're just happy to go along with that. And we're just happy to share what we offer as well. So my name is Antonio Demore, and I'm one of the academic advisors at the SUNY Bronx EOC. And we also have Ms. Vihana Hakan, which is also one of the academic advisors as well. And she will jump on in a little bit. But I'm just going to start off the same way I start off by saying every outreach effort, right? If you have college right around the corner, you have your application done, FAFSA's done, then maybe what we say, maybe some of what we say might not relate to you at this moment. But if college is maybe not around the corner, if maybe around the corner is waiting for you a big question mark, or maybe what is around the corner you're really tired of, or maybe college is several blocks away, what do? So in the 1960s, what the State University of New York did was that they really started to look at the gaps in the communities. And one of the things was education. But they took an interesting twist on education. They said, yes, there's a huge gap on individuals from these communities attending higher education. But one of the factors we feel that we can improve to make it more happen is work, right? Everyone says, man, I would go to school if I had money. How do you get money? You get money through a job. So what SUNY did was that they partnered with these EOCs, and there's one in every borough. So each one offers a little twist on the courses that they offer. But in the Bronx, the bulk of our classes, in addition to the barber school, have to deal with medical training, some kind of medical training. So what the Bronx EOC does is that they offer these programs that lead to national certification, that lead to work, which hopefully around the corner will be the jump off into your college experience. So our mission of the University Center of the Academic Workforce Development is to promote the social and economic well-being of the academically and economically underserved residents of the state of New York by developing and maintaining quality educational workforce training programs and services. This helps eliminate the barriers to educate and provides the skills that lead to a better job. Right? And some of the benefits include that they're short programs, their one-on-one training is on-site unless it's academic programs, which unfortunately, but in a way very good, that is still online. And graduates are eligible for automatic enrollment at any SUNY community college or even SUNY Empire downtown. The EOC helps you complete your studies. It's all tuition free, debt free, and you just need to show income verification, and you need to be a New York State resident. So you can even be from Mount Vernon or Rochester coming to Bronx classes. What are some of the programs that we offer? They actually split into two categories. On the left is vocational, so anywhere from certified nursing assistant to direct support professional, master barber, medical assistant, security guard, emergency medical technician. That's right, that's EMT. You need a driver's license for that because you're going to be driving an ambulance at some point. Home health aide and Microsoft Office specialist or attain. To the right, the academic programs are our VAPL, which is our remedial classes. We have GED and we have college prep.
So we will go into more of these programs within this PowerPoint presentation when we are in the breakout rooms. But as Mr. Demore mentioned, our academic programs are fully online for now, and vocational programs are hybrid. So some, because you need direct training, that's why I believe all of them are actually hybrid for now, with your clinical ones in person and your academics online. And we're good to go.
Well, thank y'all so much for all of this amazing information. All right, and last but not least, we will finish up our introductions for our great friends over at Europe.
Awesome, thank you. I'm going to share my screen with you all. All righty. Everyone can see. Yes, everyone can see?
Yep.
Awesome. So my name is Genesis Castro. I'm a recruitment specialist here at Europe. I'm also an alum of the program. Fun fact, I completed it myself. So, I could personally attest to all of the amazing things that we offer. So what is Europe, right? We are a free career training program, right? So our goal is to take young adults with the skills, the passion, the motivation, and ability to work very meaningful careers that just may be missing that access to these jobs, right? And we complete this in about 1 year. Some programs are even accelerated and shorter. We offer training in tech, finance, and business. We even have a college option for those who may want to pursue college and complete this. And we guarantee all of our students an internship at our Fortune 500 company. And one of the most amazing perks, this is paid through the entire process, through the training, through the internship, every single step is a paid, they receive an educational stipend. And here are just some of the corporations that we work with, but it is not limited to this list. I believe we have over 200 partners right now. So just a little bit of our program structure. We have 3 main phases. The learning and development phase. This is when the students are in the classroom. This is when they're learning soft skills, working on professional development, learning workplace navigation. So that includes business communication courses, interview prep, learning skills such as Microsoft Office, Outlook, Excel, PowerPoint, Word, all of the basic and very crucial skills you need to excel in a corporate environment. But then in addition to this, they're receiving track-specific training. So if they choose a track in tech, they will be receiving specific classes, courses related to the field of their choice, just to prepare them and give them the technical skills they need to excel in that, in their internship and their careers moving forward. We also have, the next phase is a corporate internship. That's the second portion. Once they successfully complete their training in all of their classes, they'll advance here and spend up to 6 months at this internship. And we have a very high turnover rate, high conversion rate, right? Where the students are often hired at these internships. And then once they complete the program, we are still supporting them. If they are still looking for their next steps in their career and employment, we are there to support them. If they decide they want to go back to school, pursue some form of higher education, we are supporting them with a plan to do so. And just some of our eligibility requirements, they must be between 18 and 29 years old. The education requirement is they must be a high school graduate or have a GED, have eligibility to work in the US. We work with DACA students, and we can have a more in-depth conversation about that if anyone has any questions. And one of the most important requirements is we want you all motivated to learn these new skills. This is a rigorous program. It's very intense and it's a huge commitment, and we want you all to be mentally, emotionally prepared and committed to completing it. And then we want our students to be within commuting distance of our New York campus. We just want to set them up for success. We want this to be a realistic commute. We don't want you all commuting 2-3 hours a day, being exhausted on the bus and the train, not wanting to come in every day. So we ask, you're in, reasonable commuting distance, not more than like an hour and a half. And students must be COVID-19 vaccinated by the start of our program. We, of course, accept religious and medical exemptions, and we could get into more detail on that in our breakout room. But yes, that is all I have for you all. And I look forward to speaking with you all in the breakout room and sharing more information on it.
So thank you all for those amazing introductions. One more time, in the room tonight, we have Brooklyn Workforce Innovations, we have City Here, we have SUNY Bronx EOC, and we have Year Up. So please, what we are going to do, we're going to have about 20 to 25 minutes where you get to explore one of these programs. So the breakout rooms are open now. And so you can go into a breakout room and then you can learn a little bit more about these programs, and you'll have the option to go to 2. So we're going to do 1 breakout room session, and then we'll do a short break, and then you'll be able to go to another breakout room session. So I don't want you guys to freak out and be like, oh, I don't know which one to go to. You'll be able to choose 2. So those breakout rooms are now open. So feel free to choose one. So breakout room 1, we have Brooklyn Workforce Innovations. And room 2, we have City Year. In room 3, we have SUNY Bronx EOC. And in room 4, we have Year Up. Right. And if you're having a hard time deciding, let me know. All right, Nicole, my dear.
Hi, I'm on my phone, so I'm not really sure how to join the breakout room.
Did you know which room you were interested in going into?
Yes, I was interested in going to Bronx EOC.
Okay, perfect. All right, I will move you over there then.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Go for it.